my favorite personal product is the Pure Energy. When I put that on, JT sent me some samples of that, and I put it on, and I was looking at it just like he did, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And after putting it on, I just noticed like a couple hours later that I was walking a lot faster, I was more focused, and throughout the day when I'm normally wanting to sit at my desk and just kind of take a little nurple nap or something like that, I noticed that I was looking for things to do, I was more focused, I was more aware of what's going on that day. But in terms of sharing this with people, I have to say the Pure Relief Chip is something that I've gotten a significant response back from. And one of the stories that I've gotten was, or one of the things that has happened when I've shared it with somebody is there's this one girl named Jessica who works at the gym that I go to in the mornings to go work out. And she wears this plastic brace around her lower back. And I asked her about it because it was pretty visible, and she told me, well, it's from a gymnastics injury that I had when I was younger. And I asked her, so do you have to wear that brace all the time? And she says, well, I stand around a lot, and I have to wear it so that I don't feel any pain. And I said, you know what, come over here, I need to show you something. She's like, well, what is it? And I showed her the Pure Relief Chip, and I said, this is a holographic microchip. No chemicals and no drugs or anything in your body, so don't worry. She's like, whoa. So right there, I got her attention. So I said, let's try something. And I put the chips on her. I didn't get into detail about what the chip does and how it works and all that stuff. And she took the brace off, I put it on her lower back, and she pointed to where the pain specifically was. And that was about 7:30 in the morning. At about 8 o'clock at night, she sends me a text message with a text message saying, I unbelievably had no pain throughout the day, and I was standing about 90% of the day today. What is that? And right then and there, the connection was very easy to introduce her to the product and introduce her to the business, and she got on board. So pretty exciting stuff. And you know, I'm not a doctor, but I got people coming up to me, you know, saying, hey, I heard you helped Jessica with her back, and you know, what are you doing? And you know, so it's pretty exciting for me.
I'm a personal trainer, and I'm in the health and fitness industry because I love to help and serve other people, help them live a better way of help them live a better way of life. So for me, this is an opportunity to really help other people. I was telling one of my clients who had a sore knee about this product, and I said, you know what, this product worked for me. Let's put this on your knee and see if it works for you. Well, one of my trainers overheard me, and she said, hey, what were you telling that other gentleman? And I said, well, you know, I have this product here, and I put it on my knee, and I have phenomenal results. I mean, nearly all my pain is gone. She goes, you know what? I have a problem on my foot. This really sharp pain from a car accident that I was in. Had an accident, and had surgery on my back, and they're saying it stems from that. I said, you know what? I have one more left. Let me give that to you. Well, the next day I walk into the gym, and she comes up to me, she said, what did you give me, and how can I get more?
That's a success story is with a coworker of mine. Tends to always be falling asleep at work. Doesn't get a lot of rest. So when I was introducing him to the chips, he actually wanted one for his mother. So hey, you know what? Let me try one for my mother. So I gave him a chip. Yeah, give it to your mother. You know, see how it helps her with her, you know, enhance her sleep. You know. So a couple of days later, I come back to work and I say, hey, did your mom try that chip? He actually looked at me and says, well, no. Actually, I decided to try it myself. Right? And said, yeah, I want to talk to you about it. So I thought, oh, okay, maybe it didn't work. But I told him, well, did you use it? He goes, yeah. He goes, did you dream? He goes, yeah, I dreamt. Right, okay. And then he said, matter of fact, I dreamt 4 times. I'm like, wow, but he said, that's not what I want to talk to you about, though, about that chip. I'm like, okay. And then he goes, let me tell you this. I went to my mother's and I slept on her couch. I've always gone to my mother's house. Every time I slept on that couch, I've always woken up 3 to 4 times. Never can get a good sleep on that couch. I used that sleep chip because I didn't wake up once. And that day at work, he was energized. I didn't see him in the back falling asleep on the stairs. I'm like, wow, that's great. And he's like, so it works for you? He goes, dude, this stuff works. So that, I mean, it's exciting for me to know that I'm part of a product that's changing people's lives. That's actually people are benefiting from it, and you're not looking like, well, maybe 3 weeks down the road, or a month, your system flushed about, they usually and they come back and they tell you was, dude, I never slept that well, no, didn't wake up from the couch. Oh, I dreamt 4 times. No, I don't even dream, so I love that, and it's exciting being part of a company that has products that actually you see have immediate effects on people and in their lives, to better it. So.
Hello, I'm Becky Tice, and how I got involved is my son Austin Tice called his dad and I and was telling us about the product and said, "Hey, I'm going to send you something in the mail. I want y'all to try it out." Well, he sent it in the mail, and of course we looked at it and went, "Okay, well, we'll try it." So we tried it, and actually his dad tried it first, and he has back problems. Well, he tried the pain chips, and he just went crazy. I mean, it was awesome. He was having some hip problems, put it on his hip, and he was running around and saying, "Oh my gosh, it's working. This is awesome." And I was at work one day, and I had put some of them in my purse. I had put some energy chips because Austin kept saying, try the energy, because I work long hours. And so I was sitting at work, and it was, right after lunch, and I was thinking, man, I'm tired. The numbers are running together. And I thought, oh, I've got a chip in my purse. I've got an energy chip. So I put it on, and I mean, within 5 minutes, it was unbelievable. It wasn't just a burst of energy, but it was just the clarity, the focus, and just feeling like, man, I'm ready to go. And that, I love it. I won't go without it.